What's up, Wolves? I'm here today with Coach D, Max, and Sloan, and they're here to talk about our amazing wrestling team. So, how would you guys say the season's gone so far?
The season has gone phenomenal this year. We have just really pushed as a team, and we've done great this year.
That's awesome. How many wrestlers have gone to state?
This year we're taking 22 wrestlers, 12 girls, and 10 boys.
That is so cool. How do tournaments and competitions work?
Well, it all depends on what we're doing. If it's a competition, it's basically we'll wrestle one match with 14 wrestlers, so everyone's at a different weight, and points are scored as of how many pins you get, how many technical falls. And at a tournament, which is what we're doing now, same thing works. Point score is a little bit different for the team, but basically we will wrestle until someone loses two in a row, or not two in a row. You wrestle until you lose two. And if you don't lose two, you'll end up placing very high.
Cool. Sounds like a fun sport. What inspired you to teach or join wrestling?
Well, as a wrestler, so I'll talk as a wrestler, not a coach. I was a basketball player from the time I was in 5 years old, clear through middle school. And one of my buddies came up to me and said, because I would foul out a lot, and said, you know what, you kind of like being violent, why don't you try out for wrestling as a freshman? I'm like, wrestling's weird. Why do I want to do that? And I ended up taking second in state by the time I hit a senior and placed nationals wrestling in college from 4 years. And we have athletes in our mat room that are very similar, wrestle 2 or 3 years and go to state. This year, our girls team, most of the girls team are first or second year wrestlers. And we have 12 going to state. And boys, same way. We have a freshman first year wrestler going to state, and we have a couple second year wrestlers, including Max, going to state. Wrestling is the only sport out there that will determine how hard you work, will determine the success you'll have. If you work hard, you'll have success.
What is your favorite memory from being on the team?
My favorite memory, we were on the way back from Pac Coast, which is the tournament in Vancouver. I was sitting in the back of the bus with my buddy Dolby, Aiden, LaBeouf, Marcos was back there, and we were all just having a good time. It was like a 2.5 hour bus ride, and so it was just a really fun bus ride back home.
So, what advice would you give to somebody who is thinking about joining wrestling?
You know, it can be like, at first it seems pretty intense, and it's pretty intense, but once you stick with it, you actually learn to have a lot of fun with it. Like, at first I didn't even really like it, but now I'm actually kind of looking forward to wrestling season every year that I've done it. So I would say just stick with it and work hard while you're there.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck at state.
Thanks.
Thank you.